Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday and I am back home. We got back home on Sunday and this is my first time picking up the camera since what happened, and to be honest, I have some mixed feelings about it. Dealing with grief is so hard because I don't want to cry anymore, but then I feel like I need to cry and I want to continue living my life, but I almost feel like it's wrong to continue life as if nothing happened because something major did happen. And I just feel horrible. I just feel horrible. And I don't know how to continue as if nothing happened when something did happen, and I just feel so confused, and I think I'm okay, and then randomly I start crying and it's just a mess. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't know who Daniel is, but he was my best friend for 14 years now, and it's just horrible. Like, I've known him since I was 10 years old, and I have hundreds of pictures with him, and I only had 3 friends at my wedding, and he was one of them. He means a lot to me, and it was so tragic, and it was just so unexpected, and it was over something so stupid, and I just don't know, like, I've never had to deal with grief. I've never had to deal with a tragedy, and I just don't know like how to deal with it. Like, I know there's no rule book and I know everyone deals with it differently, but I just feel so confused. And like my job is to like talk and to be happy, and I'm just not happy. And so I'm just gonna vlog how I'm genuinely feeling, and if it's sad, it's sad. If it's happy, it's happy. And I'm just gonna have to try every day to continue life, even though it feels so wrong to do it. So as far as like going to the gym, as much as going to the gym and working out makes me feel better, I tried yesterday. I went on my bike and I did about 15 minutes and I just had to get off, and even those 15 minutes my mind was still racing the whole time. Usually my mind goes into a different place when I'm working out, but it just doesn't feel right to work out right now. And I tried, and that's all that matters, and I did 15 minutes and I just could not continue going. I usually work out for like 30 minutes minimum to an hour a day of like intense workout, and I just could not do it. And that's okay. Like, I don't have to force myself to try. Things will get better and it will take time, but I just couldn't. So to make myself feel better, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go shower because I feel disgusting. I'm gonna take a cold shower, and if I need to cry, I will cry. I'll get it out and I'll move on, and I will let myself cry. So I'm gonna go shower. Then we're gonna make my bed, we're gonna unload the dishwasher, I'm gonna light a candle, I'll put on my favorite show, and I'll just I'll just take it easy. Because I feel like it's been a week now since it happened, but it still feels so horrible. And he was like my older brother, and I just feel like grief feels so lonely because the world keeps going, but you feel like your whole world stopped, and it's so hard. And it's Christmas and everyone is like in a good mood, and there's Christmas lights and Christmas music, and I'm just so angry. And I'm just like, why is everyone happy? Like, why are people happy when the best person that I know literally is not here? And it just makes me so angry. And I know that like there's so many different stages of grief, and I know that the world has to continue, but I feel like it shouldn't. And I'm just so angry and sad and mad, and I'm confused and I'm pissed off, and I just don't know how to continue, but I have to. And so I feel like the best thing to do is literally talk about it on here, and instead of acting like nothing happened and just taking a break and acting like nothing happened, I have to talk about it because it's just how I'm feeling. And maybe if anyone's ever dealt with a tragedy, maybe you can understand or help me or give me some advice, because I don't know who to ask, and I don't know how to. It's just one of those feelings that medicine can't fix, and it's like the only thing on earth that cannot be reversed and can't be fixed and can't be numbed, because the only way to fix it is for him to come back, and that's not happening, and it's the fucking worst. So I'm gonna just deal with it one day at a time, and I hope you guys can, hopefully this one time, not you guys, but people that watch to just talk shit, I hope that hopefully people can be nice for this one video. And I appreciate all the kind messages, and I appreciate all the people sharing the posts that I made on Instagram. Maybe one day I can share what happened, but I don't feel comfortable doing it, and I would have to get the approval from his family. But it was is horrible. So anyways, I'm gonna go shower and we're gonna go through this day together. And Josh is at work, so it sucks because he started his new job literally when we got back from our cruise. It was his first day, and I feel like I just need people, like I need someone with me, and he's at work and he feels so guilty for going, but he has work and like there's nothing he can do. And so I messaged Caitlin today and I'm gonna go try and see Athena and Caitlin, and I just feel horrible. So I'm gonna shower. And I could keep rambling forever, but I'm gonna go shower and then I'm gonna talk to you guys more. Hopefully I'm in a better mood. But yeah. Okay guys, I just got out of the shower. I feel so much better already. Also, I'm using my old camera. Let me know if you guys like it. I think this camera just focuses better and it's just more convenient and it's like lighter and I feel like it doesn't go out of focus so much. And it's crazy because it's like 5 years old, but this camera is just like amazing. It's the G7X, which everyone uses. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Costco with Caitlin. I showered and I feel a lot better. I plucked my eyebrows. I put some like lotion on, moisturized. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Costco with Caitlin. I'm not gonna vlog in there, but I will show you guys what I get from Costco. I don't know, I don't really need to go to Costco, but it's like my happy place, and I just think I mean, I could use some stuff from there. We don't have a lot of groceries right now, and I haven't really been in the mood to cook recently, so a lot of instant stuff is really good. I have never been like that my whole life. Sorry, I'm like really shaky. I had a coffee and like I didn't eat anything, but I've never been like that. Like my whole life I've been someone to like always cook meals. I never bought like frozen pizzas. I've never bought like instant meals, but honestly, like when I'm not feeling the best, instant meals are the best because obviously me and Josh can't go out and eat fast food anymore because he has celiac, so we can't just go to McDonald's anymore. So buying instant food is like really convenient, and Costco has a lot of gluten-free like chicken nuggets and gluten-free soups and stuff. So I'm gonna go buy some of that and I'll show you guys what I get. Here's all the food that I got from Costco. Got this big cat right here. I got all this food from Costco, and I have like 3 things in the car that I can't get because it's way too heavy. I have cat litter in there, a cat tree that was only 50 bucks, and I also have a chandelier that I want to put right there on top of my dining table because that one's broken. Yeah, so that chandelier right there I want to replace. So I got a new one. That one is from Costco and was brand new and never worked, but it's been way too long for me to return it. So I'm just gonna replace it with the other one that I got. As far as groceries, I got these buffalo chicken flings. They're boneless chicken wings and they're gluten-free and they're already cooked, so you literally just have to heat them up. If you have an air fryer, that would be perfect. We do not have an air fryer, so we just put them in the oven real quick. They're just so good, and they're just an easy dinner or lunch, and you can throw them in salads or whatever. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I haven't really been cooking much, so I just need like really basic things that are just easy to cook. And then obviously like we can't go out to eat, so having convenient stuff for like Josh for lunch and stuff is like really good for when I don't want to cook. And then we have some butter. We stopped using margarine because we're trying to get away from so much canola oil, so we've been using real butter. Costco had these new, I don't know if they're new, but they're new to me, these butter toffee flavored cashews. So they're like coated in like a toffee and they look so bomb. I love like candied peanuts, so I thought this would be really good. These are the coffee beans that we have right now. They're hazelnut vanilla and they are the best coffee beans ever. But I also decided I want to try the Kirkland House Blend coffee beans just because that it's made from Starbucks. It says right there that it's like literally by Starbucks. So I want to try that, and it was a lot cheaper and I want to see what it tastes like. Kappa, like why do you have to be nosy? None of this is for you. None of it's for you. All right, so then we have my favorite breakfast ever, which are these breakfast cheese wraps. They're so bomb. If you like the breakfast burritos from McDonald's, I highly recommend getting them. They're like just as good, but they're way cheaper and they're in the Kappa. And they only take a minute to make. And I like anything that doesn't make me make a mess. I'm just like, I'm changing. The older I get, the more convenient I want stuff. And then right here we have some sour cream. We just always have sour cream. I use it in like my mashed potatoes. I can make fajitas, tacos. Sour cream's just a staple in our house. And then they finally have the KD shaker back. So much cheaper. It's $8 for this huge thing, and it's so much cheaper to make Kraft Dinner this way. Or mac and cheese. You just use any macaroni noodles. You can get like a bag at like literally any grocery store for 99 cents, and you can just make your own Kraft Dinner and with as much cheese as you want. And like a box of mac and cheese nowadays is like almost $3 unless you get it on sale. It's still $1, but this makes way more than $8. So It says you can add them on like your veggies and fries and stuff. We tried it on popcorn, which it also said to add right here, and it was not good. These are the best frozen pizzas we've ever had. They're gluten-free, but honestly, like, you would never know. Caitlin gets these all the time. They are the best frozen pizzas we've ever had. And if you want to spice it up, like Josh likes to add banana pepper on there or whatever you have in the fridge, extra cheese, it's just so good. So then me and Caitlin found this. It's spicy dill pickle cheese. I thought this would be really good with like an actual pickle, like with it. I thought it'd be really good. Or on a charcuterie board. I just decided I wanted to try it. We have a lot of cheese in this house. It's really bad. And then we have some lean turkey pepperette sticks, I guess. And those are really good, and they're gluten-free, and they're just good for snacking. And so that's everything that we got. And then, like I said, we have cat litter, a cat tree, and a chandelier in my car that I cannot lift out. Caitlin helped me lift it in, but she's at home now. So yeah, I didn't really get much, but my bill was $360. But that's because of the cat tree and everything. So what do you think, Kappa? What do you think? I can see you. Me and Josh just tried these. Oh, these are the best thing I've ever had. They are dangerous, but they're really expensive because they're cashews, but they're so good. And I feel like they'd be so good in like banana bread instead of walnuts, or inside of like a white chocolate cookie. Oh, they're actually dangerous. They're so good. Also, here is the chandelier that I got. I think it's really nice. I think it's gonna match. It's supposed to go right there, and it's gonna go this way, so it's like where the table is. I think it's just gonna look a lot better, and it's white light, which it really needs to be brightened up in here, and I think it's really gonna help because it's LED. So this was $150 on sale for $100, so $50 off. Good morning, guys. It's a different day. Honestly, these vlogs are gonna be really choppy. I really wish I could have done Vlogmas this year, but maybe in the new year, in February or something like that, maybe I can do like a marathon, because I feel like I haven't done something where I'm like giving you guys content every single day. I'm uploading like on some type of platform every single day, but if you're not on my Patreon, then you're like, you think I'm only uploading once, but I'm uploading over 4 times on Patreon a week. So it's like one of those things where it's pretty hard to keep up with everything, but I'm finally feeling better. And I do think that, you know, going on Patreon and picking up the camera and vlogging is really actually helping me through this process. And some days are good and some days are bad, and I think that's just normal with grief. I think it hits you in the randomest times with the randomest like things that remind you of that person. And some days you think you're okay, and then others you're just not okay. And I think I just have to stop being so hard on myself to like get over it, and I need to just like let myself feel the way that I want to feel, and not try to like make excuses or try to figure out why I'm feeling this way or why I'm still crying, because the reality is that my best friend is gone, and it's going to probably upset me for the rest of my life, and I'm just gonna have to like learn how to cope and deal with it and let myself have my emotions instead of trying to like suppress them. But I decided to vlog a little bit today. I probably, like I said, it won't be like a full day vlog. I am just like kind of in a good mood, so I'm like, okay, let's just pick up the camera. Right now I am making dinner. I decided I'm going to make a creamy chicken and potato soup. I've made this many times before, but I haven't made it recently. I don't think I've made it in like a year, and I have literally all the ingredients for it except creamer. So I just went and got some cream. I would have used milk, but I don't have milk either. We don't keep milk or cream in the house really, except like Coffee Mate creamer. I don't really cook with milk. Like I use like almond milk or oat milk, or sometimes I just use chicken broth instead of milk, depending obviously what the recipe is. And we don't eat cereal, so we don't really have milk in this house, but I did just go pick some up. But other than that, I have all the ingredients. I have my homemade chicken broth and everything to put in here. So yeah, I'm making a creamy slow cooker chicken and potato soup, and I actually have shredded chicken already also in the fridge. It was in the freezer, I just took it out and put it in the fridge. So I actually have like legit everything to make this except the cream. So I'm gonna throw this all into a crock pot, and I'm gonna cover it because I do have a busy day. I have a live, and we have people coming in to install our cabinets, and I'm supposed to go shopping with Olivia to get some, I think, baby clothes for her, and then I'm going to a dance show, like Christmas dance thing with my mom, to hopefully cheer us up because we're both just so not okay and we don't feel like it's Christmas this year, so hopefully that will make us feel a little bit better. So I'm also doing that with my mom. So let's get into throwing everything into the crock pot. All right, so I had to move my crock pot over here because the outlet over there was like being really weird and I was really scared to plug it in. But anyways, we have my chicken broth in there. It looks like there's like no soup. It is supposed to be a soup, but it doesn't look soupy because it's frozen, the chicken broth. It's from my freezer, so it will melt and then it will end up being liquidy. I have a bunch of potatoes, the vegetables you saw me cut up, and then we have 2 bay leaves, some dried thyme, and some black pepper. And we're just gonna let that cook for, I have it on low just because it's really early in the morning. It's only 9 and I don't want it to be ready too early, so.